Hello, welcome to Kandala's Technology Center. This is Vijay Kandala. In this video, I'm going to discuss about how to create common component in Angular. What is common component? For example, we have a requirement like employee list and student list and department list. We have some set of list or table we are getting from the database. So for that, each and every table we need to create one component. So instead of doing for all the components, we will create one common component for those tables. Yeah, let's see an example in Angular using Visual Studio Code. Let's flip to the Visual Studio Code. I just opened Visual Studio Code. Yeah, here I will create new project ng new common component. This is my project name. I just enter. So it will take some time to create new project. Would you like to add Angular routing? Yes, I just given Y. Then we have to select which CSS type we need. I took CSS only. I just given enter for that. Creating the project. Yeah, the project got created with minimal configuration. Let's open our project now by using file, open folder. Just browse the project. Like I have created in desktop. This is the project folder. Just select folder. Now it will open our project. It will take few seconds to open. Yeah, the project got opened. This is the project and these are the minimal configuration of the project. So here node modules, node underscore modules and end-to-end testing and source file. Under source src we have app folder and assets and environment. So under app we will get by default app routing module, app component.ts, css, app component.html and app component.ts and app module. These are the files created by default. Yeah, let's open terminal. The terminal shortcut is control plus backtick key. It's opened the terminal. I want to serve the default application. For that I will give ng serve. Yeah, ng serve. Yeah, it's compiling. It will take few seconds to build successfully. Yeah, it, it is serving with this 4200. This is the port number. Now we need to click this. If you want to open directly, we can give a command like ng serve -o. It will open default browser. So I'm just clicking this. Yeah, this is our new application, Angular common component, so which we created just now. Yeah, let's do our things. Yeah, I'm going to create one common component for our requirement. Yeah, for that ng generate g shortcut and component c is a shortcut and component name. I just give common component, common hyphen cmp, common hyphen cmp. This is the component name I given. Yeah, let's click on enter. It will create the component. It will take few seconds to create the component. Yeah, it's done. Let's check. Here is under app the common hyphen component. This is the component name. This is the folder. Under this, it got created few files like CSS and HTML and specs and TS file. These are the files got created by defaultly. Yeah, let's do our changes here. Yeah, let's open .ts file, common component.ts file. So what I'm going to do here is I have a three tables. One is employee, one more is student, one more is department. These tables are I'm going to render in a one HTML using one component. I'll delete this default code which is generated from defaultly. So I just deleted that and I will add our new code. I have already coded, just I will take that code time saving purpose. I just paste this. What I did here, this is the headline of this, and here routes. I'm defining the router link, employee, and employee name dot name. So this is the employee. So these are the routes I'm defining, router links. Once we click on student, it will open student table, and department, it will open department. For that, whatever we are clicking employee, student and department tables, it will display in this route outlet. So this is the thing we are going to do. So I just open, we need to declare these things, app component. Here we need to write some code like, so emp type is, this is the declaration in TypeScript. Emp is a variable, there it is just JSON format, just I'm giving a name employee. So like that I have to create for all the tables. This is for we are sending the parameters. This is student, I just use std student and department dept. Here department dept. Yeah, what I'm going to do here is by using this we are sending parameter link like routing with parameters. Once I click on that employee link, it will send name is the employee and name is the student and name is per department. So I'm going to send these for a route parameters. So let me explain in detail. Yeah, here I'm going to define, here is the employee and the parameter is emp.name, and here is the student, this is the link. Once you click on this link, it will open the student component with the option parameter is route parameter is name. So we are going to send these names. So this is how we declared, and now we need to configure routings. So in the routing module, so we need to declare routes to open our tables. So path name is employee slash, I just give name. So this is the name, and component is component name. Component name will be common component. Yeah, this is the component. So this common component for all the tables will be the same. The only the path will be the different, and remaining and all are same. So instead of employee, here it is student, here it is department. Here we need to put colon. This is the link, and this one is routing parameter. Here one thing we should remember, this name and in app component.html, here this name, this both names should be the same. Like if it is capital here, there should be capital N. As it is, both the names should be same. Then only it will happen parameter binding. We design the links and as well as routings for the components. Now I am going to declare, just we are passing the route parameters there. Once we click on employee, we are sending employee link. If we click on employee, we are sending employee, that is a name, and student we are sending student, and department we are sending department. Those parameters we need to catch here. So by using this code we will catch those parameters. Yeah, for this peak problem, do control, if you click focus on there and control dot, if it is any imports, it will be there, it will import. So we are here, it is not able to getting the imports, so for that we need to do in manually. So what I'm going to do is, here is import activated route. By using this we will get the route parameters. For example, if you take MUC, controller name, action method name, and parameters. So this is the routing. So the ID is, or name or ID, whatever it is, those are the routing parameters. Those parameters in Angular also we can catch by using this here. So what I'm doing here, Angular @router. Activated route. Activated route. This is the import. We need to create dependency here, private route route. So here it is showing like undefined. I'm going to define this here. String. One more thing is get entity. Yeah, this is the method we need to declare here. So I have done already code for time saving purpose. So this is the get entity. This method I only defined. So I'll copy this piece of code. Get entity. I will explain you later. Just I'm doing copy here. In this we have get student data and get employee data and get department data. So what I'm doing here, get entity. For example, if if we click on employee or student or department, so it will come here the common component. In this on ng on in it will get that name, route parameter name, and that parameter name we are passing here, and here it will check switch condition. If it is student, it will call this method. If it is employee, it will call this method. If it is department, it will call this one. We know switch condition, right? So by default student it will call. So these methods I'm going to define now. Yeah, let's copy this entire piece of code. all the methods I have created. These are the methods. Actually, generally I have done this in hard-coded way. Instead of this, we need to call services. Then only it will work. So this errors gone. Now we need to declare TBL header and TBL data list. These are two variables we need to declare. Yeah, here I am going to give the entity name is common entity. I common entity. This is the common entity. The field names is, this is the entity, this is the property, data 1, data 2, data 3 until data 5. These are the properties we are declared with string. And then table headers and table data list. I will explain you in detail later. Let me do this code first. Yeah, I just copied these things. This is identity class, I common entity. Cannot find name. Yeah, the spelling mistake. Yeah, this is the code we have done now. So what I did here, first of all, whatever we are sending, yeah, I will explain you in detail. Let me do the code first. Yeah, I just serve this. I just run the application and just serve I have done now. So finally our application is open like this. Yeah, this is the application which we done. So what I'm going to do here is, I just created employee, student and department. These are the three tables I have done. Let me open here. Yeah, this is, sorry, yeah, this is common component. Here what we did, this is employee data. This is the employee data, and here is table headers. I have just declared header 1 employee name, employee mobile number and address and city and state. This is the name hard coded. Instead of doing this, we need to get this data from service. So this is the data, we are getting the data. So this is the data, I just hard coded the data. This is the data, this is employee related data, and this method will do the student related data. This is the headers and this is the table list, whatever the data we are going to bind. So this is belongs to department. So here is the header, header 1, header 2, header 3, header 4, header 5. So here we have hide department ID and department name. Remaining and all it is like empty, so we are not going to bind any data for that. So here data 1, data 2 and these are the data. So what we are going to do here is, see in here HTML, what I am doing here, I just declared one table. So there one tier table row, let headers of header. So this header is this table header. This is the header. It will look this header dot header 1, header 2, header 5 till header 5, and same way we are looping with table data list with data 1, data 2, data 3 and data 5. This is the data. This is the table. I just you understand. I think you might got to understand this. So what I'm saying, table I have declared and one tr will be there, and we are looping through that and binding the headers and looping with we are binding data table. So this is the thing. Here we declared initially we declared links. This is the employee link and student link and department link. We are sending the name. This is the employee. Once he click on this, it will send the parameter, routing parameter with employee slash and employee name, employee, student slash student, department slash department. We are sending like this, and we are catching that in component. So whenever it calls, so it will go to the route config routing module, and there we are clicking this employee name. We are getting here also same name, and it will render the common component for all the. If we click on employee and student and department, three links, it will open the same component, that is common component. So that component what we are doing in ng on init. So here I'm just getting that parameter name, routing parameter name. So with that, if we click on employee, we will get parameter name will be employee, and if we click on student, we will get parameter name will be student, and department. So we are sending get entity, this method we are sending this as an input, and we are getting the switch case, putting switch case, and whatever we are, like if it is employee, it will call get employee method. So currently we are doing hard coded data, wherever in real time we need to replace this code with service calls. So this is the data from service. I will show you in browser. If you click on employee, here is routelet content display here. So where whatever, if we click on employee, the URL will be changed. Employee name is the parameter, route parameter. It will go to that ng on init method. There we will get this employee name, and based on that we will show this table, the data employee name, employee mobile number, employee address and city and state. So this is the data we will get. So if I click on same thing in student, see it got changed, student name, student mobile number, student, these things. So it will call the that get entity method, and there switch condition, it will call that particular data. So if I click on department, we will get department method. Yeah, this is the employee get employee data, and this one is get student data. This is for table headers, and this is for table data. Both we are looping there and showing that. So here currently we did hard coded things. Actually this data should from services. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day.